Every tactic currently being used on American citizens was tested somewhere else first. Hi, my name is Drea Chan, and this is episode 6 of That's Not a Coincidence, a series about patterns hiding in plain sight. Every empire needs a laboratory, a place to test what works before bringing it home. Iran, 1953. The CIA overthrew a democratically elected leader because he nationalized Iranian oil. Guatemala, 1954. Overthrew Arbenz because he gave United Fruit Company land to peasants. Chile, 1973. Backed the coup that killed Allende because he nationalized copper mines. The threat label always served the purpose of making sure the question of who owns what never got asked out loud by enough people at the same time. And what gets tested abroad always comes home. Interrogation techniques developed in black sites came home to Chicago police stations. Counterinsurgency strategies developed in Vietnam came home to urban policing doctrine. Surveillance infrastructure built to monitor foreign populations came home through the Patriot Act. Mass incarceration began expanding in the 1970s, precisely as the civil rights movement peaked. Precisely as labor organizing threatened to build across racial coalitions. Think of it as the new Jim Crow, a system stripping voting, housing, and employment rights from an entire generation without ever using the word race. Du Bois identified the mechanism and called it the psychological wage of whiteness. A deal offered to the white working class a feeling of superiority, costless to the owner class but worth everything to them. A working class busy resenting the person beside them never looks at the person above them. The immigrant, the black worker, the peasant asking for land rendered enemies, while the architects of that rendering stayed invisible, comfortable in eating cake. Ferguson, Gaza, Sudan, Congo, Haiti, separate expressions of the same pressure applied by the same system. So, the manufacture division abroad and the manufacture division at home, one continuous experiment running for decades on one question: how do you keep people who have every reason to stand together from doing so? The answer has always been to make them look sideways instead of up.